I build and repair a lot of computers every day, and my go-to thermal paste has been the Arctic MX6 for the past few years. However, that changes today because Arctic just released the brand new MX-7, and no, it's not a car with a rotary engine in it. Now, welcome back at Rotary PSUs, and here we are actually reviewing it. So this thing Arctic claims is up to 2 degrees better than the MX6. Now, while this may not seem like a crazy increment, it's still 2 degrees less on some paste, which is gonna cost about the same. And just to remind you, in case you didn't know about the MX6, Arctic with the MX6 was the absolute best value for money thermal paste for the mid to high range. It's a paste that comes in with a low to mid price, but with performance definitely on the higher end. Now, I did run a few tests with this new paste, both in my personal system because I was running MX6 before. I also did a fresh application of MX6 and a fresh application of this, and I can confirm it is around 1.5 to 2 degrees better on a brand new system with fresh MX6 against fresh MX7. If, of course, you're replacing an older system, you're gonna get better gains, but that's not apples to apples comparison. I also remind you guys to do a repaste on your PC about once every 2 years, once every year for intense usage. So this may be right time to go get some of this and do a repaste. Now, why am I recommending this paste specifically? Because let's not circle around it. This is going to be from now on my new recommendation. I'm going to be using it for every single one of my PC builds and also when I repaste GPUs, laptops, and so on. Now, the reason why I choose this paste is quite simple. It's a single word: versatility. The key with the MX7 and the MX6 before it is this is some paste which is non-conductive, non-capacitive, and you can use it in every single application out there without any kind of problem, as I was doing back in the day with MX4. I'm glad Arctic maintained the same philosophy across the years. The thing is, there are out there better thermal pastes for single CPU application or for GPU die applications, and even for direct die. We also have liquid metal, which is the absolute best performer in case of direct die application. However, if you take the best performer in every single category, you will find it's very bad in other categories. So the best performer for GPUs is actually going to be a pretty bad performer on the IHS of a CPU. Arctic, with all their thermal pastes, and now with the MX7, manages to stay within 1 or 2 degrees from the top performer, which is very close, and even for me, a pretty hardcore overclocker, it's pretty negligible, while maintaining the versatility and while being significantly cheaper. You can expect to pay about $8 for a tube of this if you get the larger size, which is the best value option. It's also currently on a massive discount for the launch. This just launched. You also get the option to get it with an MX cleaner. Basically, it's just an isopropyl alcohol wipe, like the ones I use on the channel usually. I wouldn't really buy those. It's nice if they throw in for free, but I think the best value is to just buy the tube and use some isopropyl alcohol with a tissue to get rid of the old paste. I may be a little bit old school, but that's how I see it. I really like the packaging. It's a little bit darker, and I also really like the tube. You can tell it's a premium tube. This is actually more premium than more expensive paste. They added a few design elements here and there which really make it stand out. They put the Arctic logo on top. The way the actual tube closes is pretty cool. It is not symmetrical, and they also added a serial number to recognize if it is a fake product, because apparently people faking thermal paste and thermal putties in general has been a big issue in the industry, so it's nice to know you're buying something legit. Now, the key difference between the new Arctic MX7 and the previous MX6, which, just to remind you, the MX6 was about 2 degrees better than the MX4, but it was a little bit denser. MX7, I'm really happy to report it, is actually a little bit less thick. So it's going back to how the MX4 was in a sense. And they're doing this mostly to prevent and combat the pump out effect. Pump out effect is basically when thermal paste goes through too many thermal cycles and basically tends to actually pump out and finish its effectiveness. So you will have to do a repaste sooner. That's mainly the issue if we're dealing with very high TDPs on a relatively small size of die, usually. For example, if you were to repaste a GPU with a lot of thermal pastes, which are good for CPUs, you would find they were lasting probably 6 months to 1 year. That was mostly an issue on 4090s, 5090s, but more so than ever on AMD cards, like on the RX 7900 XTX. That was a massive issue because it was a very high power draw card, especially if overclocked. I had a Taichi back in the day in the channel, and that actually suffered from pump out. I had to repaste it. And yeah, you had to use the right paste to prevent it from pumping out again. Even RTX 3090s had this issue. And so the MX6 I found was actually performing pretty well already, but the MX7 is designed specifically for this issue. So it's going to be even better because I find it's the absolute best paste for longevity also. I use it in my daily system. If I repaste a GPU, I put Arctic stuff because I know it's going to last. And this is going to be even better. Since it's less thick, Arctic actually recommends you do an X pattern to spread it, either an X or a dot or a line if you have a Core Ultra CPU, because they're a little bit longer. You see that all the time on the channel. And I'm actually not a fan of spreading stuff. You know, I don't really like to use those little spatulas. Back in the day, if you're one of the 2 people who has been watching me since really back in the day, I was spreading stuff mostly with my fingers, which I don't really recommend also because it's not very hygienic for you. Here, there's no need, and it's better if there is no need, because that means you can rest assured, even on dies, on GPUs, on CPUs, if you're doing direct die, you can just apply it. And even on laptops, that's very important. You can just apply it and not worry of having to spread it. The MX6 was still good, but in some laptops, just to be sure, I double-checked the application after applying it, which is annoying. This one, I did a few tests, and it definitely spreads better, so it's a better product overall. And since this is out, I won't be buying MX6 anymore. I'm replacing all my paste with this. This is the best right now you can buy, value for money wise. And if you follow the channel, you know I love Arctic, I love their coolers, I love their fans, and I also love this paste, and I am recommending it to all of you guys, putting my name on it. However, as usual, I want to hear what you guys think. If you disagree with me, especially, drop a comment, let me know. I think knowing my public and knowing you guys are smart, the main objection is probably going to be about AliExpress thermal paste. And yes, there is some stuff which is about the same price, if not cheaper, and it actually outperforms this sometimes. But I find, at least from the 2 or 3 I tested, I can do a dedicated video if you want about all different AliExpress thermal pastes, I find they don't outlast Arctic. So maybe they work better for the first year, but then they really drop off. So I find still my go-to is Arctic for GPU repastes and for PC CPU repastes and laptop as well. It's slightly more expensive, but even for me, using it in bulk, it's not really a problem. So I prefer to go with something more reliable and which I can trust. As you can see, they're also really certifying that every tube is their original tube, not a fake one. So you can rest assured you're opening one of these, putting it in your PC, and it's gonna work all the time. But again, drop a comment if you disagree. Please suggest me other stuff to try, and maybe drop a like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.